Today guys, I'm going to be showing you how to use the HEIAN moveset in a private server in Jujutsu Shenanigans. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this video. The very first requirement is that you own this private server, that you're in your own private server. Private servers are free for this to work, and you want to make sure in your settings, if you go up here and you toggle on, I believe you actually have to click the plus button, and you go to players, you have a free build toggled on. That way you can actually use these parts and follow my instructions. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is insert a just normal part. So go ahead and scale this up to a decent size. And then after that, the next thing we're gonna do is click off of that, and we're going to add an erase block. Go ahead, add an erase block, and then we're gonna go ahead and scale this up over this block like this. Make it big enough so that it fits. And I'm gonna try to make it perfect, or as best as possible that it will fit. There we go. That's pretty close. And now the next thing we need to do, and go ahead and make the input ID over here 10. Go ahead and click enter. And now this part is finished. Now we need to work on the next thing. Now go ahead and import the next thing, which is going to be a touch block. Go ahead, import this and scale this up over. Go ahead, scale this up like I am doing. Pretty simple. Then scale it over this. Make the output ID also 10. That way it goes ahead and matches. So when you run into this, it will do something specific. All right, so the next thing we need to do is go ahead and place 4 more blocks. These are going to be part blocks, so go ahead, place 4 of these. Doesn't matter where you place them, but go ahead, place them like this. Go ahead and scale these up a bit. That way you can actually stand on them. So now we're going to want to go ahead and place a moveset block. So go ahead, scroll down till you find moveset block. We're going to scale this up over this right here. And then we're going to find moveset, which is going to be dismantle. And then we're going to put the input ID up here as 15. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this. And then I'm going to go down here, select this. And I'm going to do this, move it over. They're not perfectly the right size. And then we're going to scroll down and we're going to turn this one on open furnace. And we're going to go ahead and change it to 16 like so. We're going to copy and paste it again. And we're going to drag it over. To copy and paste, you just click Control C, Control V. Change this one to 17 and make it cleave rush. Then we're going to go ahead and click off this. Then we're going to copy the last one, move it over here. And now we're going to make this 18, click enter. And then we're going to make this bottom one right here. Now we have this part set up. And now there's one more thing I believe we need to do. You're going to need to go ahead and select each one. So I'm going to go here. This is going to be my first slot in my inventory. Then I'm going to make this one my second slot in my inventory. I'm going to make this the third slot in my inventory, third slot in my inventory. And then I'm going to go ahead and make this one the fourth slot in my inventory whenever I decide to run over these parts. So now what we need to go ahead and do is add some touch blocks. So if I go down, I believe touch block right here. This one is already synced up to this one, so we're gonna have to make this have a different output ID. So position, we want this to be size. Go ahead, scale this up. That way, if you touch this specific part, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that you have the same ID that's on this block, which would be 18 in my example right here. So 18 and 18, and then this will be pointing over here. So now we can go ahead and copy and paste this and just move it over here. 17. This one's 16. Now it's pointing down there, and then 15. And then now all of them are pointing to where they need to be pointing to. Then we have this over here. All right, guys, now we can go ahead and get these movesets by simply running into these parts. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, if you want this to actually work, you're gonna have to make sure that this area down here, this purple area, is actually overlapping with you, the character. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this from the inside and then scale it up over me. Forgot to mention that. There we go. So now I'm actually able to collect these different movesets. And there we go, guys. Now we have all 3 of the different movesets in the private server. This video did help you guys out at all. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.